Are you having trouble finding E.H. Taylor products? Yeah, me too. Check out these four alternatives for these hard to get allocated bottles. Welcome back to That Bourbon Dude. My name is Charles. Today we're talking all things E.H. Taylor. Well, as a matter of fact, we're talking about four specific bottles: the small batch, the single barrel, the straight rye, and the elusive barrel proof. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to give you some alternative bottles that are easily obtainable, affordable, and delivers an amazing experience. And in two cases, I personally think that my alternatives are superior to the original bottles. But before we jump into it, if you are not a subscriber to the channel, please do so. Jump over there, hit the like button, spread the word out to the Whiskey Tube universe. Let everyone know that you're enjoying this content, so YouTube will push this out to people who have never seen these videos and may need to be exposed to the whiskey world because they are on their journey just like you and I. Alright, so let's jump right into this. The first one we're going to talk about is going to be the E.H. Taylor Small Batch, and my alternative is Early Times Bottled in Bond. This is a Sazerac product being distilled at the Barton's Distillery, being a bottled in bond, just like the E.H. Taylor's. This is coming in at 100 proof. This is an excellent alternative for the small batch for a couple reasons. One, it's like 27 bucks. You can pretty much find it on every shelf across America. There are some limitations. There's a few states that this is not exactly readily available, but for the most part, you can find it. So you can get like 2.5, 3 bottles to the price of one small batch. And let's face it, most of the small batches we're seeing in the stores are not at MSRP, and these are 1 liter bottles. So you get a 1 liter bottle, lower price, great experience, and it's findable. So that's the first one. That's going to be the alternative for the E.H. Taylor Small Batch. Next, we're going to talk about the E.H. Taylor Single Barrel, and my alternate for it is New Riff Single Barrel. New Riff is kind of a newer guy on the scene. They're located up near Covington, Kentucky, I believe it is. This specific bottle here is coming in at 107.1 proof, and these are around 50 bucks. These are awesome bottles. It's a single barrel, so obviously from barrel to barrel, there's going to be some variant, just like the E.H. Taylor's. But what I can say is I have not ever had one of these single barrels that doesn't deliver on what it promises, and that is excellent whiskey. New Riff is knocking it out of the park, and I think that they deliver at a price point that kind of appeals to the majority of the consumers, because they're not trying to milk every dollar out of you. They're trying to provide you a product at a value that tastes good and that you're going to come back for time and time again. So that's my alternate for the E.H. Taylor Single Barrel. Next up, we're going to talk about the E.H. Taylor Rye, and my alternate is Hard Truth Sweet Mash Rye. And this is one of the bottles that I think is superior to the E.H. Taylor Straight Rye. This specific bottle is a batch of 30 barrels, and it comes in at 116 proof. So you're getting a little bit more proof point, but this bottle I find myself going back to time and time again over the straight rye. The flavors are there, the complexity's there, it's affordable. This one's like about 65, 68 bucks. The straight ryes, I don't think I've ever seen one available anything less than 150 to 200 bucks in most stores. I was fortunate to get this one in a raffle at SRP, so that's really nice. But this right here, this Sweet Mash Rye, is coming in from Hard Truth. They're out of Nashville, Indiana, so don't be confused when you see this is coming from Indiana. This is not an MGP product. This is independently done completely by the Hard Truth Distilling Company in Nashville, Indiana. So that is my alternate for the straight rye. And now to the big boy. My alternate for the E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof is Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Proof Whiskey. This Tennessee whiskey is amazing. This specific bottle I just picked up. This is a new one. Haven't even got to crack it yet, but it's coming in at 130 proof. You guys know this bottle. You've seen it. And let me tell you, I think this bottle is better than E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof. I can pick these up in my area for around 65, 68 bucks. And then the E.H. Taylor, I think that one I paid like $125 for it at a bottle drop last year. So almost, well, actually it is double the price after tax. So you can get two of these. These are 750s. You get two of these for the same price as that E.H. Taylor. And this packs so much more flavor into this bottle than I think the E.H. Taylor actually does. I think that if you are passing on this in search of the barrel proof, I think you're missing out, because this bottle here provides you something that the E.H. Taylor is not going to be, and that is availability. These things are everywhere. They sit on shelves in most cases. You can pick them up at almost every location. They're a great buy. They're affordable. They're findable. They taste amazing, and you just don't have to go out and hunt day in and day out, wait in the freaking lines at stores, camp out for it. You can just walk in, pick it up, go to the house, pop this thing open, and start drinking it. So that's going to be my alternatives for the E.H. Taylor lineup. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, if you're not a subscriber, go ahead, hit that like, subscribe, and bell notifications, because you do not want to miss videos like this. I have an amazing video coming up for you guys next, so be sure to stick around for the next one. Until next time, Bourbon Dude out.